guys, happy Monday. How are you? Oops, I'm doing fine. Just wanted to come on here and say, what's up? I just got done. If you saw my Insta story, I went to Goodwill, and my favorite thing to find right now and what I look for are really expensive shoes. Because I'm trying to find some shoes for school that will help support my high arch and just feel comfy when I'm walking. Like I want to feel like I'm walking on clouds. I know that's a high expectation for my shoes, but my feet love me when I do. So I had recently bought some shoes at the walking company. It's like they sell, I think it's called Aria or Arbo or something like that. Dansco, all the like nurses and doctor shoes, I call them. I'll show you what they look like. But I had bought some from the walking company that were pretty cool, kind of trendy. They were a good chunk of change. Cost maybe about an arm. I never have ever bought shoes that expensive, but from being on my feet all day, my feet, it was like an investment I wanted to make. So I made that investment, but the insoles that it came with, because they measure your feet and stuff, it somehow killed my arch. And I couldn't wear them, so I paid all that money. I couldn't take them back. So now I wear them with like some cheap insoles, and they work. But I've been looking, I've been going to thrift stores to try to find different shoes to see which ones I like. And I went to one of my favorite like consignment stores, and they had these on a really good deal. I only paid $4 for them. They're a clog, like, I really didn't care so much about that. But these were like $4, and these are, they're called Ariat, Ariat, and if you can see that. These are so comfy. I love that they look distressed, and they have some height, and I love that cognac color. So I wear these all the time when I'm not working or at the salon, school. And so I wanted to find some black ones. I've been going to the Goodwill. I haven't made it to that other uptown store because they did have some black ones, but I didn't like the way they felt. And there was some at Goodwill that I've been eyeing that were like 13 bucks, which I know they're like $100 and something. And they were like in really good condition. And I was praying that they would be there today, because today is 50% off at Goodwill. And I put them in my basket. I was all excited. I tried them on. They still fit the same. But I kept looking, and I found these that are almost exactly like the other. They are Aria. I didn't even look at that. And they feel like the same because they're leather inside, real leather inside. And they have this insole too. I don't want to take it out, but it just like hugs your feet. You feel like you're walking on clouds, and they're not that, they don't look like they've been used that much, which is awesome. And they're actually a size 8, which is crazy because I wear a 6.5, but the 6.5 that I had bought brand new were a little tight, which is weird. So these run big. If you guys are looking for these, they run big. But these are like the exact same thing, exact same style, height, everything. They were $7.99, but everything was half off, so I paid $4. And these, I want to say, are 100 to maybe like 120 at the walking company, or what's the other store? I think it's the Trader Company. I don't know. Wherever you find those expensive walking shoes. And they look really cool on. There's nothing really, they're perfect because they're black, because I have to wear black shoes. So, and they're size 8. But I have wide feet, and I think that's my problem, like up here. Yeah, I don't know, but these give me room to move because I'm always constantly moving and, like, in a sense dancing, but not really, because I'm doing different angles when I'm cutting hair. You have to stand certain ways depending on which hairstyle you're doing. If you're doing a straight cut, that's more of a square cut, so you need to stand like in squares. If you're doing an A-line, which is a triangular type of cut, your feet need to be in a triangular position. So my feet are always moving and pushing, and you really need room when you're doing that. And these are perfect. I was so excited when I found these. So I had both of them in my basket. I compared the two, and these are the winners. So I'm going to give them a good cleaning with a disinfectant. And yeah, look at the bottom. These look like these are hardly ever worn. There's just dust. That's all I can say is it's dust. So only paid $4 for a $100 pair of shoes. And I also saw these other ones. These are Tom McCann. I don't know. They're a little bit more worn, I'd say, but not as worn. And these are size 7, and these are kind of the same with that little cloggy type of thing. So these were, let's see. Hey Monica, what's up, girlfriend? So I was talking about shoes and how I'm looking for like doctor, nurse shoes, and I bought some at Goodwill for $4. These are the $100 shoes for $4. Hardly ever worn because I need them for school. So these are kind of the same, different brand. They're Tom McCann. Yeah, Tom, T-H-O-M, and then McCann in a 6.5, which they did fit a little snug, but I probably wear these with a thinner sock, and they were $3.99, so only paid $2. So right now Goodwill's having their half off of everything. It was packed in there. Like, I got there a little late, but I had fun. So that's been my favorite thing, shopping for those. I'll always keep my eye out for those from now, because now I know what my feet like and what are comfortable with them, and I don't have to spend as much money. I don't have to spend $100. I can find them at Goodwill or thrift stores for like $10. And I was sharing, I know I love Goodwill too, Monica. I was sharing that the shoes I had gotten before at a thrift store or a consignment store for $4, I found the same one at Goodwill for $4, because these were $8, so I got them for $4. So I love these shoes. They're the Ariat. I don't know if you can see that in there. Ariat. They are a perfect shoe for if you have to stand a long period of time. So I'm a future professional hairstylist going to school, and so I'm standing for a long time. There was one time I stood for about almost 8 hours straight, besides taking a lunch in between and a few breaks. But you know, your feet, if you're in that position, a nurse, doctor, hairstylist, a cashier at a store, you need good shoes. And so that's a great way to find expensive shoes for really, really cheap. So that was my little fun. I paid $6 for a $200 pair of shoes. What? I love that. I love when God does that. Oh, beat sitting all day. So that's when you need a good chair. Maybe like a massage chair or something. Get a thigh master. I used to be at a desk all day too, Monica. And man, it really wasn't about the shoes. It was more about like the chair. Like, if you don't have a good chair, then your back and butt kills you, like hates you. So definitely need a good chair for that. I wish I could remember what chairs were good. I don't remember. So anyways, that's that about my feet. My feet kill me some days. They just kill me. But other than that, my oldest is, she's recovering, finally. She went back to school on Saturday. Actually did a haircut, so she's doing better. And, you guys, I've been in a funk, like, a horrible funk. I don't know. I just been in a funk these past couple of days. I've been grouchy and just moody. I don't know. This time I don't know why. I think, I don't know. What was on my heart this morning was, if you're a Christian and you have a husband or your spouse that has a job outside of the home, I just want to encourage you to pray over them, bathe them in prayer daily. Like on the daily, maybe put a little reminder in your phone, because my situation is a little bit different. My husband stays at home all the time. He's a stay-at-home dad. He has been since 2005, I think. So I've been at work and, out in the world. And it can affect you. If you are around it all the time, it can affect you. And it can kind of dampen your spirit. And, or you see things that, you wouldn't otherwise if you were a stay-at-home mom or stuff like that. And so I was thinking about that this morning. I'm like, man, I can imagine how men who work probably get bombarded with things thrown at them, maybe from other people, and maybe like nonchalantly, maybe like even people that if they know that you're a Christian, they do things to you or say things to you or show you things that they know that will they know that it's just something that you may not believe in, or I don't know, sometimes it could be inappropriate or stuff like that. And then I thought about even further about your kids in high school and junior high, and me going to college with a lot of younger people. I see things on the daily that if I wasn't a Christian, it still affects me, but I notice that it dampers my spirit. If I'm not really walking or praying, it can affect me. And so I was thinking about that today. I'm like, man, how our spouses and our kids need our prayers like so much, especially working out there and being around people that maybe not share the same faith as you. And so I was thinking like, man, I need to pray more for my kids, especially being in public school or, in a college. So I'm going to school with my daughter. She sees some of the same things that I do. And so it was just on my heart, like, pray for your husband, pray for your spouse on the daily, and pray hard for them, and bathe them in prayer, and just continually, like, pray for a guard over their heart and over their eyes, and because you don't know what people will just throw at them, whether it's something inappropriate, or it's a negative remark, whether it's just things that can damper their spirit. You don't know that the things that they may be getting told or shown or whatever. So I was thinking about that this week, like, man, being out and in school with your kids, and then just in the world, things can really affect you. So I just encourage you and challenge you to just pray for your spouse and children who are around, who go out into the workplace and go out into school and are around, things. And also, like, I was thinking about that shooting in Florida. I don't really know what had gone on, but just from people I have talked to were telling me about it, how I guess a kid went into a school and just shot people, and those kids see that, kids saw that, and how it affects their mind, and that's what kind of brought me I just thought about that right now, but you know how much more important it is to pray for our kids. Like, they need our prayers. We need to be on our knees praying for them. And sometimes, let me tell you, I can forget as a mom. I forget all the time because I'm at work, I'm at school, and when I'm at home, I just want to be at home, and you forget. And so sometimes it takes these things to remind you, like, if you're not praying for them, who is? Who's praying for your husband? Who's praying for your kids or your wife? You know, who? We're the only ones. So pray for them. And I promise you, you will see changes in them. And just that God will just guard their hearts and their minds and keep them from those worldly things. And even if people do, like, because you're going to see it. I mean, kids that are non-Christians and know that you're a Christian, they're going to show you things that you may not want to see. Like, it could be anything, you know. But I don't know. That was really heavy on my heart this morning. And so, anyways, I guess Mondays are my card chats. It was freezing this morning. It was like 27 degrees, and there was frost all over. So, anyways, I'm about to go to Grocery Outlet, which is, I love this store because they sell a lot of things that Whole Foods and most, like, what do you call them? Health food stores would sell, and they sell them here at like a fraction of the cost. Sometimes you do have to check the expiration date, but most of the time I don't. You can get like, what is that brand? I think it's So Delicious. The organic almond milk creamers, the big ones that they sell at the stores for like $3.99. You can get them here for $1.50. So when I see them, and they're not always here, it's a hit or miss, I always grab them. So anyways, you guys, that was my little, wanted to share with you a little update, and I want to say that I'm loving school. I think I showed you guys, cut my hair. I want to thin it out a little bit more. It's just so heavy and bulky. I want to do it later when I get home, but I'm so afraid because when I start to cut my hair, I get cut happy. And so I need to not do that. I need to wait till Wednesday to have one of my, what do you call your colleagues? No, that's when you work. Just my friends at school to thin it out, to texturize it a little bit more. But I love this length. I'm loving the ease of, I can still put it in a pony, as you can see, and I can still curl it, but I don't like it curled. And it's just easy to wash. So anyways, alright you guys, thank you so much for stopping by this morning. I know it's just a really quick rant. I need to go groceries though, but I will see you in next time, and keep me in prayers. And if you guys need prayer, leave them in the comment thing or direct message me. Alright you guys, have a blessed day. Bye. See you later.